We're approaching the bridge over to Emerald Isle. We're headed to the Trav-L RV park. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's how it seems to be spelled. It's a beautiful day. We spent most of the day on the beach, so I thought I'd run out after dinner here and show you guys the park. Beautiful view. Hopefully this view comes out on top of the car. It's a little Honda, so it doesn't sit as high as a sport ute or van would. Hopefully you guys get to see this. It's really neat, kind of, I don't know if that's a marsh or estuary or what you call the geologic feature here. And we're now approaching the Emerald Isle city limit. It's my first time here. I've been up north of here to Atlantic Beach, Morehead City. Used to go fishing up there, but I don't think I've ever made it down here. And we bought an RV, and so we've been traveling different places, different beaches, trying to see different things. And there's a big Emerald Isle sign on the right. And just about as soon as you come in to Emerald Isle, we'll turn right here on Coast Guard Station. Nice thing too, they've got the gas station right there on the left, Valero. So you can, it's big enough you can fill up most rigs. It's a little tight, but there's not a lot of gas out here. We went up north of here and seemingly there wasn't a ton of gas. Not easy access for larger rigs. And here's the park. Come in and go right is the outside. And a lot of permanents are on both sides. This park's kind of deep. And this right side here, and then the far left side as you're driving down, are the more permanent campers and park models. And then everything in between is all the temporary rental stuff. And the nice thing about it is almost every one of these lots are pull-throughs. Even the ones down here right near the beach, there are only a couple right with the back up to the beach that are you back in. We're down here on the corner near the beach, and we got to drive through. You just drive down a little road and across the grass, and that was nice because we had a car dolly on the back. We'd already dropped the car. I don't think you'd want to drive in with a car still hooked up. There's the ocean. Hopefully you can see that. I've got the GoPro on wide, but just over that dune there's a little walkway so you can see the people walking up. And right there at the end of the walkway is a wash station, which is nice. They've got 2 showers and hoses, and you can wash your gear and feet off or whatever. They got golf cart parking. And then just left there in front of that fence, if you can see that tow dolly, that's where I pulled in and drove through, even though I've got one that backs up to the street. we're gonna back out of here and keep circling, show you guys the rest of the park. It's got full hookups, water, sewer, electric. There's cable's like maybe $3 a day. We didn't opt for that. There's Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is not great. It's pretty slow upload. You're not gonna post pictures to Facebook probably on it. And 3 to 5 megs down. Over here on the right, the Black Pearl with the flag. That's my rig, the one that we were able to drive straight in. These couple spots right here on the right are the back ends, and we just passed a little walkway and it goes up and there's a concession stand, and you can get down to the beach, and the concession stand is accessible from the beach. So when you're in here and you're hot or whatever and you need something to drink, you can walk up there from the beach, or if you forgot something. And then now we're on the extreme other side that I talked about. Oops, blew that stop sign. And again, those are the park models and permanent ones. And we'll go down there about maybe 3 rows in the center. Probably 4 rows of campers, 3 roads, something like that you can pull through. There's a A-frame, lots of every type of camper as you can imagine. Seen pop-ups, A-frame. Oops, we got a little blockage here. Of course, you're at the beach. Everybody's got golf carts. They probably rent them here. I didn't ask. We got that front spot just so we wouldn't have to have a golf cart. Don't have any way to carry one. Didn't want to rent one. I understand too they have 2 of them that are available for rent. Now here on the left, they've got a little like outdoor church area. I imagine they do other things too, but it's really nice, clean. It's got pews and everything and a stage. And just as we go out of the park, I didn't talk about it coming in, but just outside this, there's a little facility, arcade. Not sure what all they got in there. Now we'll go down on the inside. Oh, I'm back on the outside. I guess you got to come in from the bottom where we were to get to those inside rows. I'll try to post a speed test on the Wi-Fi and a walk over to the beach. Hopefully I remember to get that done. I just bought a new Radio Labs to try to help pick up Wi-Fi, but we're getting pretty good signal in there. It just seems to be the problem is it's slow, and I think my wife had read online that it was a good Wi-Fi here, but I guess with these type of parks it's hit or miss, and nobody looks where they're going these days. But they got a playground. Imagine that equipment gets hot out here in the sun. It's June 7th, I think, and it's already pretty hot, low to mid 80s, but humidity's already up, and I'll cut across to one of these other ones and see if I can go out one more time. And it's not a huge, I mean, it's got certainly a lot of lots that put them in pretty tight, just like any park, but it's an awesome location at the beach. We also go up to Kitty Hawk RV Park, one of our favorites on the Outer Banks, and we'll probably maybe make this place our favorite. I'm not sure. It's more expensive, maybe $20 more a night. But the spots are actually wider than Kitty Hawk. The Kitty Hawk spots are pretty narrow, kind of disappointing. We're just weaving around. Don't really know where I'm going, but I guess you have two, just these little fingers, and then the two outside roads. I see how it's laid out now. Well, we'll call it quits. I think we've seen enough. And these kids, man, jeez. They just don't pay attention, do they? That's why we drive slow. This is like I don't know if this is a tent camping area. I guess it's too small for RV, so it looks like you could pull in cars and tent camp there. We've met some of our neighbors. Everybody seems to be pretty friendly, so that's nice. I'll drive across real quick before I turn it off, and we'll look at the amenities across the street. Of course, from our spot, you'd have to drive up here. It'd just be way too long and hot to want to walk. Oh, they got a car vacuum over there. Huh, that's neat. Go-karts right there on the right. I don't know if they're affiliated here. Little jet bounce house. The office is over here on the left. We'll see if we can walk in, see what's in there. Oh, they got a pool. Park guests only. Looks like the pool's just for the park guests. That's nice. You don't want to get all sandy and dirty.